What's up, guys? It's me, AJ from BLWA Diecast, and today's video is going to be a little different, but don't worry, it's just for this first part, then we'll get to the normal stuff. So, I would like to say this first. This event that I'm about to describe happened many months ago. My video turnaround time is horrible. It's like 2 months. I'm making this video on July 24th, and I guarantee I posted it sometime in September. So, check that date, and you can see what I mean. So, I started working about 3 months ago at I'm not going to say the name, but a place where people buy things. And I bring my cars with me sometimes as good luck charms for new things. For some different school events, I've done it. I just bring it as like a good luck charm, right? So on my second day of work, it might have been the third, I brought my Porsche 911 GT3 RS from this video. Is my finger too far? I don't know. That video in that area. And I put it in my little locker I have. They don't lock, but they close. So I put it in my locker. I close it. I come back for my break to eat dinner, and it's gone. I put a message out to our group chat. Nobody knows where it is. Nobody's seen it. So yeah, for the past few months, my GT3 RS has been stolen. And it's sad because it really shows you that people just steal for no reason. Like, I guarantee it was not another collector going, oh, what a cool car, let me take it. It was probably just some guy who was like, oh, look at that cool little Hot Wheels, blue little Porsche, let me just take it. So it's really sad. And I can't find them anywhere. They're like 20 bucks on eBay, and I haven't found any that don't cost another $20 in shipping. So to commemorate my lost Porsche 911 GT3 RS, I have Porsches for us to unbox today. So let's forget about that sorrow and get into this video. All right, so we have three wonderful Porsches here today to unbox, and we're going to start with our first one now. It is going to be the 1973 Porsche 911 Carrera RS 2.7. Whew, that was a long one. This is from the factory fresh line, 4 out of 10 in the series, 46 out of 250 out of the entire run. Nothing special on the back here, just the factory fresh description. And this is a very special car when it was released. I'm pretty sure it's the first car to ever wear the Carrera nameplate. So that's very cool. And of course, it has that iconic ducktail spoiler that's so Porsche today. This car had 210 horsepower and 188 pound-feet of torque, which is it's not impressive at all today. And back then wasn't the most impressive, but the Porsche is not about straight line performance. It's about the track and the thrill of the drive. So let's go ahead and have the thrill of the unboxing, and let's see what it's all about. All right. Porsche 911, that's a long name. I give up. Very small car, but of course, it is a sports car. Rolls good. Bottom, anything important there? Not much. I am so sorry about that. I did not realize my microphone was not on me. Sorry about that audio. I would redo it, but it's obviously already out of the box. We're going to keep on looking. We got that Porsche logo up front there. Let's see if we can zoom in a little bit. Not really, but it is indeed the Porsche logo. Got detailed headlights, not part of the glass. Little details for them. Carrera on the side and iconic styling. On the back, we have Porsche in contrast here. And Carrera, I believe, on the back. I think it says Carrera. Looks like it might say something after it. Yes, okay, it says Carrera RS because this is the RS model. And let's see, it is left-hand drive for the American market. We have the gas filler cap right there, of course. And this is a Porsche. I mean, it's a classic Porsche. Some of the most beautiful cars ever built are classic Porsches. And it's beautiful. And I'm very glad to have it. Although, this color is not my favorite. I know they have one in red, and I've seen that one since then. I'm like, man, I wish I would have waited and got the red one, but it's fine. And they're all in like 9-packs and stuff with other cars I don't want. So this works out great. And I feel like yellow is kind of an iconic Porsche color. Maybe that's just me. I feel like for their classics, yellow is an iconic color. All right, let's move on to the next one. Next up, we have the 2007 Porsche 911 GT3. And this is, I love this generation of 911. This actually might be my favorite 911 generation. of the modern era, that is. So this car would have started at $106,000 and, well, $106,795. Adjusted to inflation, that is the number you see on the bottom of your screen right here. And this is just a beautiful car. I'm not a big fan of the white. I feel like they could have chosen a better color. White's pretty basic. But anyway, this is a regular mainline Matchbox. Nothing special on the back here, but licensing information and the year that I wrote down. This is part of the O case. And man, I always forget to check it on the first car. The Hot Wheels is the Porsche. Other Porsche is part of the B case, as you can see there. Oh, there. Without further ado, let's unbox the Porsche 911 GT3 from 2007. Quite a great year, I might add. Okay, pull the Matchbox. That's great. It's the second video I filmed today, and all of them were Matchboxes, or how, Mattel products, and none of them were ripped open like that. So we finally had one that did it to us. And it's not opening. There we go. Oop. All right. Guess we'll take a look at the bottom first. Okay, we can see Porsche 911 GT3 2007 Matchbox. Copyrighted in 2007 as well. You don't see that very often. Usually it's copyrighted about a year before they release it. Got the gas cap right there, of course. The only thing is they kind of messed up this little front piece. If you look up any pictures of the car, or even on the card for the car, you can see that it is like a black stripe. Not this like great thing they have going on here. Not that big of a deal though. Again, we have details for headlights. Pretty good though, not bad at all. And I just love the way the headlights kind of like stick out over the rest of the hood. So iconic with these cars. And that's why I like this generation the best, is because you can really see it on this car. I feel like the newer ones, you can't really see that, how they're over the hood as much as you can on this generation. And no, I have no idea. Their generations are so confusing to me. Their cars are in the 911, and then their generations are like 992, like 0.1, and like 914. I just can't. I gave up a long time ago on that. Anyway, it's in that Matchbox white feel where it feels different than the other colors. I've talked about that in a few of my other videos. It rolls good, of course, Matchbox. It is quite heavy. I don't think it's quite 1/64 scale. They sometimes say on the bottom, I don't see it here. Nope, I do see it. It says 1/60 scale. So it is a little bigger than the rest of the cars, but that is fine. Of course, we have a pretty big rear wing. License plate says GT3 911. It is a foreign market license plate, which is kind of weird because it's a right-hand drive. Typically, you'd think it'd be a left-hand drive, but I guess maybe that's just Britain. Got GT3 on the back there. Good detailed tail lights, door handles. Very good model of a Porsche 911. Very satisfied to have this. Add it to the Porsche family. And now for the highlight of today's video, the 2016 Porsche Cayman GT4. And this is the 718 generation of Cayman, which may mean something to somebody, but not to me, because like I said, their generations make no sense to me. But it is not a 911. It is a Cayman. Caymans are severely underrated. Caymans and Boxsters at that. The difference, for those of you who don't know, is the Cayman is the coupe and the Boxster is the convertible version of the same vehicle. This is not a mainline Hot Wheels. This is the first non-mainline Hot Wheels I've opened. I've opened a few, or one or two non-mainline Matchbox, but this is my first non-mainline Hot Wheels. So I don't really know much about the packaging, what it can tell us, besides that's 5 out of 6. At the store they had all the cars besides the Speedster, and none of the other ones kind of struck my fancy, mostly because of the color. That's a lie. They also didn't have the 914. But like that, I have this one in like a gold that's like the 20-year-old casting, but they had it in black, and I just wasn't interested in a black casting. Anyway, it looks like a typical front end, back end. Sorry, all the branding stuff looks like it's O case. You got the Bilstein kind of theme. Not really a theme. It's only in this one corner. But I'm very curious to see. Maybe, I don't know, do these have rubber tires? They might. I'm not really sure. We're going to find out together on the 718 Cayman GT4. Let's open her up now. All right. Okay. Got the fiery red. All right. Heavy. Not rubber wheels. That's okay. Rolls good. Which, of course, I mean, it's Mattel product. They all roll good. Let's look at that. Porsche 718 Cayman GT4. 2022 licensing. It's kind of hard to see with this reflective base. Made in Thailand. Okay, nothing too interesting on the bottom. Basically, it looks like a basic Hot Wheels, just maybe with a little more detail. Because, of course, you know, we have the molded headlights and with the windshield. Wheels are pretty nice. Got the Bilstein logo on the side there. Again, rolls nice. Got a decent sized rear spoiler. On the back end, looks like we have no license plate, but we do have GT4 written right above there. Maybe that's a brake light right there. Good detailed brake lights. Can't see much through here. It is a right-hand drive vehicle. See, they did a little mustache better on this one than on that. I don't know why. Maybe it's just because that's a cheaper model. This one was a little more expensive, but it wasn't the price of a premium model. But yeah, I mean, there's not much to say for this, actually. The 911 GT3s and all that, I feel like they have much more intricate details than the Caymans. But it is a track-ready car. It's very, okay, it's a metal base and metal body. The rest of them are plastic base metal body. So that adds to the weight, the heft, the durability of the car. Small wheels, it looks like. Maybe that's just, let's see, let's compare the wheel size. Yeah, it looks like they're smaller wheels. Probably just because of the casting, not necessarily because of the car itself. But a very, very nice Porsche. And I'm very glad to have it. And I'll say this, and this is the only time I'm going to say it. It is pronounced Porsche, not Porsche. I understand calling it Porsche. But for those of you who call it Porsche, even when you know it's Porsche, why are you even here? Don't leave, though. I love when you view my channel. It helps out. Thank you. But say it right. These vents, one last thing, these vents need to be black. They are not black on the car. Or, at least like a gray. That is the one complaint I'd have, is that they're not really the same color. They're not really the color of vent, but really that's not big of a deal. This is a really good casting. I'm very happy to have it. Very happy to have another Porsche in the collection. All right, guys, and with that, we're going to go ahead and add these Porsches to the Porsche family, which is growing and growing, as we still have 6 left to unbox in my collection somewhere. And of course, I'm going to leave this spot open in case I do ever get my GT3 RS back. And I'm not even going to cross it off my list because at least I still have it in my heart. Mainly because it was the first highlight car unboxed on the channel, my first ever episode right there. It was the key moment of the episode. It was the gym that I went through all the other cars to unbox. Go check out that episode, and hopefully, one day somebody will give it back to me. And if they do, I'm going to forgive them, and I'm going to welcome them with open arms, because Jesus calls us to love our enemies and forgive those who have wronged us. With that, y'all have a great one, and I'll see y'all in the next video.